shake. Wake me up off the ground, and then you do it all up and down, and then you turn around, and then you break. Hip hip shake.
All right, Brickyard, Aaron Coleman, the PTO Prez.
Sir.
What'd you think about the Milwaukee trip? You didn't get to go, but I know you were watching.
From what I heard, that it was an awesome time. I know you guys. It's messed up that you guys got moved around, but I heard you guys had a real good time. And when I got home, I watched it, and I could hear you guys there in the first quarter a little bit. And then you guys trailed off. And I was following on Twitter, and I heard that they separated you guys. And when I was listening to the fourth quarter, I could hear you guys there at the end when we started coming back, and they were quiet. And I could hear you guys, and I was proud of you guys.
Very drunk.
You PTO'd out in Milwaukee, the Bradley Center, and made it your own.
So I heard some rumblings around. Well, there's definitely rumblings that we're going to try to make a trip here to Detroit, and you're kind of heading that up right now.
Oh, there are some rumblings around. I don't want to say too much right now, but all I'm saying is there's a good chance that we will be going to Detroit March 26th to go show the power plant how it's done.
So what are you predicting for tonight?
Well, I'm predicting a 5 to 10 point win by our Indiana Pacers over the Miami Heat, the streaking Miami Heat.
What do you think about Hibbert tonight? What's your prediction for him?
I think Hibbert's going to go crazy on Boss just like he did before. I think he's going to get, I would say he's going to get a good 20 and 10 tonight. He's going to do work.
All right. Can I get a hip hip hooray?
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip!
All right, guys. So you guys didn't get to go on the Milwaukee trip, but what did you think about the Milwaukee trip?
You guys, dude, I wanted to go so freaking bad. However, Uncle Sam had a little to-do list for me, so I couldn't really do it. I don't know about this pussy.
Had to work.
I was not supposed to say that.
Had to work. I wish I could have gone. That's so cool that you guys went. I heard that they broke you guys up, and that's awful.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That makes our resolve that much stronger.
What do you guys think about tonight?
It's playoff time, baby.
I'm so excited. I really want to.
You can barely. He's so excited. He's so excited you can barely see it.
Any predictions for Roy tonight?
18, 7, 3.
23-11. 13 assists.
Who's going to stop
7 blocks.
Who's going to stop him?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I mean, I just think Roy, as long as Roy can learn to flop a little bit better, because towards the end of the game, he usually tends to get thrown around a little bit by the bigger guys, and chances are they'll probably put Dampier on him.
What do you think about Bogut the other night against Roy?
That was great. Good match.
Roy finally got past that hump.
I think it'll be really fun to see those guys. Like, it would be a really good, interesting rivalry to have, like the Bogut-Hibbert matchup, just as we would see like a Howard-Hibbert matchup, or just we got a lot of good centers down the Eastern Conference.
We got a lot of them even in the Central. I mean, Bogut, Brooke Lopez, Joakim Noah, everywhere.
All right, now I know you guys at the game. You guys try to help lead everything out. Can you get these guys in on hip hip hooray right now?
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
All right, here with the Area 55 Superfan. What was your favorite part about the Milwaukee trip?
Shutting down Section 6 and quarter number 4, baby.
All right, so what'd you think about Roy's performance against Bogut?
As always, man, he dominated, made Bogut look bogus, baby.
So what was, of the night, what was your favorite chant that we did?
And favorite chant? There's so many good ones, but it had to be "This is our house," and let them know that we dominated their house in Milwaukee.
And so what are your predictions for tonight for the team?
Oh, it's a W. I mean, that's done set.
What you got on Hibbert tonight? What's your prediction for Roy?
Hibbert, I'm going to say 25 and 10.
25 and 10. Can you lead the crowd in a hip hip hooray?
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Woo! Here with Indian Marcus, right here, Indianapolis Marcus. What was your favorite part of the Milwaukee trip, man?
Milwaukee trip was awesome. We got jacked around a little bit, had to move up, but the best time was at the beer hall when you take the nail and you nail it in the
one shot.
Yeah,
Indy Marcus killed everybody in the nail game.
Yeah.
So what'd you think about Roy's performance against Andrew Bogut? Bogut.
Yeah, he dominated. We were chanting Bogus. that was fun. That was fun.
So you got Hoop Money on Twitter. Follow him on Twitter.
Hoop Money?
What's your prediction for tonight? I saw the Hoop Money prediction. That's straight up. What's your prediction?
Well, definitely going to cover the spread, and it's going to be close. It's going to come down to a shot, and I think we're going to make it. Woo!
Can we get your signature move right now? The I believe we will win.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
All right, we're here with C-Lot. In-game preparation right here. Getting the paint on, getting the war paint up. What was your favorite part about the Milwaukee trip, C-Lot?
Taking over the Bradley Center, man. Saying this is our house.
What'd you think about Roy's performance against Andrew Bogut?
I couldn't believe it. He shut him down. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
So what's up with tonight? What do you think about tonight's game? Do you believe?
What kind of question is that, man? I believe. I believe!
You got a prediction for Roy tonight?
He's going to have 20 and 15.
And how many assists?
Probably 100. You know, he's slick with the ball.
Johnny B and B Pump, what was your favorite moment from Milwaukee?
Absolutely, Roy pointing at us. The acknowledgement when all that damn way we kind of went. And he knew we were there.
What do you think, Big John?
I enjoyed chanting "This is our house" and their house. Probably my favorite moment.
What do you guys think about tonight?
I think that we're going to win.
I know that we're going to win.
That's what I think. And I think it's going to be a packed house and more Pacers fans than Heat fans. It's going to be awesome.
Predictions for Hibbert tonight?
Let's call them old real big.
27-12.
Bill, I know who you're talking about.
You think Bosch is going to come in and do anything at all to him?
Week.
Right. And get a hip hip for Roy?
Go for 9-4.
Come on, Aaron, give me a hip hip for Roy.
Hip, hooray!
All right, the one and only Pacers chance right here. So you made the trip to Milwaukee with us. What'd you think about the trip? What was your favorite part of the trip?
I love being the enemy, and I love walking out of there victorious. Pissed off Bucks fans yelling at us as we walk down the hallway, yelling, Pacers win, Pacers win.
So what did you think about Roy's performance against Bogut?
Roy was very good against Bogut. He was kind of the facilitator of our offense. Team high 6 assists.
I saw Dombrowski.
He was solid in the post, solid rebounding the ball.
I saw Dombrowski.
And Bogut didn't do much of anything.
So what do you think about tonight?
Tonight, it's always difficult to play an elite team and keep it close for the third game in a row. We won by 16, lost by 5. I have to think Miami's going to respond to the atmosphere. LeBron usually does. Obviously, as a Pacers fan, I want to see us win. But if Spoelstra coaches this game right, he can take Roy off the floor.
And what's your prediction for Roy tonight?
For Roy, I think he's going to stay out of foul trouble, and I think he'll be really effective when he's on the floor. So I'll say about 15 points, but I don't think he's going to play a lot of minutes. I think maybe 22 minutes or something like that. Yes, sir.
All right, can you lead these guys in a hip hip hooray? Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Go Pacers!
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, got Red Foster here.
Yes, sir.
What was your favorite part about the Milwaukee trip? That was a good part of the
That was
trip.
a good part.
What about
Winning! The victory was my favorite part.
what was your favorite chant that we did in the Bradley Center?
Oh, man. Whatever one pissed the other guys off the most. Because I had an old lady that was pretty angry when I said pay Pacers, which didn't really make sense to me, but it was a good one.
What are your predictions for tonight?
102-90 victory over LeBron's.
What you got on Hibbert tonight? What's your prediction for him?
Oh, Hibbert. He's going to be 32-12.
All right, now
With 4 assists. 4 assists. Nobody can guard him. Nobody can guard him on the Heat. Are they going to put Joel Anthony on Roy Hibbert? It's not happening.
All right, now I know inside the arena you're a psychopath that you know you get us to boo the opposing fans. I know you're going to be on that tonight.
Yes.
Can you lead us in a hip hip hooray? Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Yes, go Pacers!
right, got Duke Dynamite here, Duke. I know you didn't get to make the trip to Milwaukee, but I know you watched it on TV. What'd you think?
I thought it was amazing. I could hear you guys from my living room.
What'd you think about the way that Roy played against Bogut?
Well, it was about time Roy had a big game against Andrew Bogut. I only thought it was a matter of time until he did. I think I got more joy watching Bogut sulk on the bench at the end of the game. I think that was probably what capped it off for me.
Right. And then, so what's your prediction for tonight's game?
My prediction to tonight's game, it's going to be like the past 2 games we played against the Heat. It's going to be close, but it's hard to tell what the outcome is. We just got to play strong in the 4th quarter.
What's your prediction for Roy tonight?
Prediction for Roy tonight, depending on how they have Bosch matched up on him, if they have Bosch matched up on him, I think he might have a strong game. I hope he scores over 10 points tonight. I at least like to have him get a double-double. Something he needs to do is rebound a lot better, and I think that's something he can start doing tonight.
All right, so lead these guys out here in a hip hip hurray.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
So this is Casey.
That's me.
Founding members of PTO and a member of Area 55. All right. So what did you think about the Pacers' performance in Milwaukee this weekend?
I thought it was wonderful. I didn't get to make the trip, but my brother's here. They all went without me, and we brought home the win.
What did you think about Roy Hibbert's performance over Andrew Bogut?
I love Roy Hibbert every performance, so that's all I really have to say about that.
Great. So what do you think about the matchup tonight between us and the Heat?
I think it's going to be exciting, and once again, I think we'll come home with the win.
All right. Well, why don't you lead PTO here and all the Area 55 members in a hip hip hooray?
Is everybody ready? Yeah. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! PTO!
Andy Hoya here. What was your favorite part of the Milwaukee game?
I think it was Roy handling Bogut.
That was good.
You know, I thought that was good. I thought all the Pacers nudging each other and kind of pointing up at us when we finally got seats. That was good. Teneri coming up and saying hello was a high point. Roy pointing at us was a high point.
What do you think about tonight?
Tonight, I think we got a good shot. I think we were competitive last time and we beat them the first time. Why not? If we can contain LeBron and keep him to something under 41, I think we win.
What do you think about Roy tonight?
Who's going to stop him? Right. I mean, Gauskas couldn't last time. Somebody said the only way they could maybe contain Roy is try and put Bosch in the center, and I don't see that happening. So we'll see.
All right, give us a hip hip hooray.
Hip hip hooray!
We're here with Kyle Brungback, also known as Keel Beasy. He went to Milwaukee with all the other Area 55 members. What was the best part about your experience there in Milwaukee?
Definitely the best part of the experience. We get to see the game at home all the time, so everybody loves us. And the best part about being there was being the enemy and knowing that when you were walking down the hallway, that no one wanted you there. They wanted you out of there. And you know, we were close all game long, and then ended up pulling out the victory in the end. So it was just that much more sweet getting to walk out of the Bradley Center with, chanting "Pay Pay Pacers" and "Hip Hip Hooray," and everybody just mad and yelling at us, and I love that.
So what did you think about Roy Hibbert's performance over Andrew Bogut?
Oh, Roy, he dominated that game, and he needed that because he's been, he's had tough games with Bogut, and I know he's better than Bogut. It's a matter of time until, things turned, and he turned the table. And I don't think that looking back after this game, I think that he can do that every time we play them from now on.
So what do you think about this Heat matchup tonight?
We're getting the W tonight. We beat them once at their house and had a tough game last game, and I think this game, the home court advantage is here no matter what people think. There will be some Heat fans here tonight, but Pacer Nation's going to come out strong tonight, and Area 55 is going to be strong tonight, so I think we can pull the W out tonight at home.
All right. Why don't you lead PTO and Area 55 out on a hip hip hooray?
Hip hip hooray! Come on! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Don't forget to PTO! 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 Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Yeah! Sir!
Well, girl, you better get down. Well, it's the best you ever found. Hip hip shake. It's the hottest thing in town. Hey, baby, shake it. Wait, we up off the ground, and then you do it all up and down, and then you turn around, and then you break. Hey, baby, shake it. Hey, baby, shake it.